Hey there, this is for Pisces. This is a general reading to bring information and insight and maybe new things you haven't thought of for money, job, and career for May 2025. It might not connect with you 100%, but some parts might. And if it doesn't connect at all, please check back on the next one. So let's get started. First card I have is Offering. The universe will meet all your needs. Consider having a money altar. Call upon your spirit guides and angels to assist you during this time. And an altar is just another meaning for table. So maybe you just, if it's not on your table, maybe you have a wallet or even a piggy bank where you still keep real money, coins and paper. So coins are, copper and silver are both good conductors for energy to flow through. So that's good to have around. And even paper money, dollar bills. That's also made out of plants, shrubs, and cotton. So that also means abundance and renewal. So maybe you have a piggy bank, or maybe you just keep $1 in your wallet or your purse. And that's not for everybody, but maybe you do. All right. And then the next card is the Ace of Thought. This cherub has arrived to congratulate you for a brilliant new idea, which is truly inspired. It's important to communicate clearly and thoroughly with others who are involved in the implementation of your idea. Don't be dissuaded by little challenges along the way. These are merely course corrections to perfect your plan. And the next one is the Three of Forces, the bird's nest. And the tarot cards are the Seven of Swords, Five of Wands, the High Priestess, King of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, and the Hermit. So I'm going to read from the book for the Bird's Nest. This card represents the force of creativity and expansion. When you receive this card upright, which it is a signal to focus on starting new things or expanding, perhaps your business, your network of friends, or indeed your family. There may be some effort involved. The nest has to be built, and you will need to be open to the additions coming your way. Children may be forthcoming, you may be renovating your home, or perhaps you will be hiring new employees or opening new business locations. Whatever it is, will be well worth the effort, for the expansions you make will bring great joy. Okay, so first card I'm going to start with is the Five of Wands, which is right here. And with the Five of Wands energy, there could have been conflict, disagreements, arguments, other people's influence or interference, competition, financial instability, but remain strong and patient. You will be able to overcome these challenges with diplomacy. So you're being tested right now. And then next, we go to the Seven of Swords, which is right here. And with the Seven of Swords energy, there was a need for smart and strategic thinking in the face of these conflicts. And with that, you have the foresight, the resourcefulness, and skills needed to overcome any obstacles. And then after that, we go to the Hermit. And with the Hermit energy, you've had to take a time out to be alone, self-reflect, think about the next steps to take, clearing your mind. And you're going to wait for things that you need to keep or change. You're going to weigh out things that needs to be changed. And then after the Hermit, we're going to go to the the High Priestess, which is right here. And with the High Priestess energy, that is keeping your financial situation private. You're taking time to educate yourself. You're using your intuition. You have an inner knowing of the next steps that you need to take. And then after the High Priestess, we go to the Ace of Thought. So that's what I was saying. When you're alone, you have time. Now there's this new idea that comes to you. And whatever, maybe this Five of Wands here, maybe it had to do with people in your business, work, projects, school, family, friends. Maybe there's some type of business partnership here that you've had disagreements and conflicts with. So now there's new ideas, the way to communicate. You're going to communicate clearly, and it's a course correction to perfect your plan. And then next we go to the Queen of Pentacles. That's right here. And with the Queen of Pentacles energy, that is meaning you're independent, you have good business sense, you're talented, sensible, practical, and your approach leads to steady progress. So your challenging uphill journey is reaching completion, and you will be successful in your business and financial affairs. And then after that, we go to the King of Wands, which is right here. And with the King of Wands energy, that means you are skilled and capable to take control and go after what you want. You have a vision, you have leadership skills, your intuition knows the way, and you can successfully negotiate and state your point of view. So maybe that was with that Five of Wands, in some type of situation, maybe you just had to, show your leadership skills, but you can successfully negotiate and state your point of view. And also, for some, it's owning your business, and it's just projects. So how that pertains to you, you'll know what that means. And then after that, we go to offering. So it said the universe will meet all your needs. And with offering, that also means a gift or contribution, a donation, a proposal. So that's going to connect to the next card of the bird's nest. So it said there's going to be a hiring of new employees, opening new business. It could be family or friends related. It's just a time of expansion, even for your family. And also with this money, the money on the table, I was talking about piggy bank. So maybe you're saving for your kids here. You're building your foundation here. So yeah, you're just expanding, either if it's not your family with children, just expanding your business. So there's going to be some type of offer on the table here. And you'll be able to do that when you communicate clearly with the King of Wands energy. You have the leadership skills to do that. And the Ace of Thought, you'll have clear communication of your new ideas. So there's some type of course correction coming for you, and it's to perfect your plan. So good for you. That sounds great. All right, so now I'm going to grab a couple of these cards, see what comes out. First one is trust. So yeah, just like it says here on this card, the universe will meet all your needs, so trust. And then the next one is success. Yeah, just like I said, you're going to come out on top with success. You have the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Wands. You'll get through this situation here with no problem. Of course, you'll be strategic with the Seven of Swords, but you'll come out on top with the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Wands. Okay, that was your reading. And if this connected to you in any way, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Peace.